Hello, guys. This message is directed to the fellas, to the men. The question is this: would you allow your wife or your girlfriend to have a best friend that is a man? Yes, I said it. Of the opposite sex. Could she have a best friend that's of the opposite sex? Another man? I'll give you a moment to think about it. What's my answer? My immediate answer? This is going to be off the cuff. Not particularly the way you see me on a regular basis. But my answer is not in this life. Absolutely, positively not. My wife, my girlfriend, my significant other could never have a male best friend. Never. Ever. I'm only speaking from experience, life experience that is, and from my understanding of the dynamics of men and women. Okay? So please appreciate that. So, I didn't say, mind you, that my wife couldn't have a male friend. I said male best friend. There's a totally different dynamic, and how should I say, for lack of a better word, I had that word just a moment ago. Implication. I think that's what it was. When you start talking about having a best friend, what you're really saying is that this person has something really special. And I'm not wearing my feelings on my sleeve. I'm not insensitive. I'm not overly sensitive. I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real. When you say best friend, there's something else there. At least from my experience. And I can only speak to that. I know people and have known people who have had a best friend that was the opposite sex, and they end up having sex. More than not. And then they parted ways. Okay? Now, as I said, if my wife has a job, or she's in the church, or she's in some sort of club or activity, and there are men and women there, and she befriends a man, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But when you tack the word best in front of it, you're saying something totally different than just friend. I don't even accept when you say my girlfriend is my best friend. I'm talking about my wife or girlfriend. If she has a girlfriend that's her best friend, why can't she just be her friend? Why can't the man just be, this is my friend Joe, Bob, John, Frank, George? Just be your friend and be done with it. You don't have to tack the word best in front of it. Because usually somewhere down the road, when something doesn't work out in your relationship with you and your husband or your man, guess who you're going to go to? The best friend. And guys, let's be honest. And ladies, let's really be honest. How many times can a woman go to a man that's a best friend when her other man is making her upset? She's going through her hormonal situation. She's angry, frustrated. And she goes to that man, best friend, for what? Comfort. That's the big C word now. And so she can vent to. And that venting and that conversation usually ends up turning into something else. But she can go to a girlfriend, and it generally doesn't go that way, generally speaking. But when she has a man who's saying all of the things that she wants to hear that maybe you're not saying and haven't said, and when he is not demeaning her in her mind and not putting her down and not placing her in a position of feeling uncomfortable, when he's saying all of the soothing types of things to her that she wants to hear, then that causes things within her, her feelings, to change towards that so-called best friend. And emotions begin to rise. And the two of them become aroused. And I'm sure you can put the rest of it together. So, again, based on my experience with people that I have known, if there's a woman who has a male best friend, I'm totally against it. My wife couldn't have a male best friend, but she can have a male friend. Don't ever tell me he's your best friend, because I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to say something about that. Now, she can have a girlfriend, and she can call her best friend if she wants, but I still don't subscribe to the word best in front of any association. Friend is enough, and that's the end of it. Because anytime you tack the word best in front of it and it's the opposite sex, it's going to make me think a certain way and even feel a certain way. So, what say you?